Okay, guys, we're here at 3MA Audio, and they are having their grand opening. And we've got Luis, one of the owners, and he's going to walk us through the store. But check out this grand opening party, man. This is a happening event with tons of people who love high-end audio. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, audiophiles and music lovers. Today we have an interesting continuation of our series on the best dealers. We're going to be visiting 3MA Audio for the grand opening of their new retail experience center in Houston, Texas. I hope you enjoy it.
Welcome to our grand opening event. Obviously, biggest festivity that we've ever had. We're so happy to have the support of our vendors and all our customers here present. We have refreshments for everybody. I wish your customer base could come and enjoy this as well. Not only do we have parties, but we also have great listening rooms that we're going to want to share with everybody. You want to follow me? Let's go.
Let's see what you've got.
How are you,
What's
man?
up, man?
Say hi to the audience.
Hey, what's going on, audience? This is Damon and what's your
Louise.
name? Louise. And we out here hanging. I was here last week. I told them I was coming through. It's a great party. If you're not here, you're at the wrong place.
You're missing.
Yep.
Thank you, man.
Man,
Appreciate
you're welcome,
it.
man. I
Thank
got you, man. And my partner came with me, so
Yeah.
we'll introduce you guys later.
Awesome. Follow me, let's go. So one thing cool, you'll see a lot of cool gear, but this is very special. We actually have functional art. So this art will actually produce music. It's got tune strings, it's got ports. We have here some timpani playing. So the art on the wall is actually musical as well, not just for looks, which they look beautiful, but we can actually play it. Follow me, let's go to the front. So we're here in our entrance. As you can see, we have a great wall full of antiques and very, very special items that we have from some of the stuff we've collected throughout the years, and even some donations from some of our customers that love us so much. Actually, you can see a pair of MBL 101's speakers there on display. So let's follow me. We'll talk about some of the reference listening rooms that we have and the construction of them, which is really, really special. We put a lot of effort into that. So this room is called the X Room, and it's a surprise. I'll show you why it's called the X Room. One of my favorite systems of all time. It's actually my favorite speaker. I own a pair of MBL 101s, so let me introduce you to the X Room.
Porque estou tão sozinho. Porque tudo é tão triste. Beleza que existe. A beleza que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Se ela soubesse que quando ela passa, o mundo sorrindo se enche de graça e fica mais lindo por causa do amor.
Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes by.
So let me tell you a little bit about the room you just saw. We purposely built these rooms with golden ratios to minimize any room modes. Obviously, we can't eliminate all of them, but we tried our best to minimize them. And not only is it just a normal room, but the construction that went into that room, it's like a speaker cabinet. So we have the studs, which are the bones of the room, and we have a layer of sheetrock with quiet glue in every stud and with every screw that goes into the stud. And not only we have the MDF, we have sheetrock on top that's glued onto the MDF and also screwed on with quiet glue as well. So we're able to pressurize these rooms incredibly well, creating an amazing pressure and sound that rivals, live music, live presentations. And with the MBL Extremes being able to move that much air, you can almost feel an orchestra inside of the room. That vastness and that sound pressure level that you get from an orchestra, you'll get it in a presentation like this.
Now, do you normally have the 101 Extremes on display? So if I came back in 3 months,
the
would they probably
Extremes
be here?
Are always on display. We've had them on display for the last 3 years.
Okay, and you're driving them with which amp?
MBL reference electronics on the 101 Extremes, as well as the MBL reference DAC. It's all cabled with AudioQuest cables, and behind it we have a pair of 101 E Mark IIs that are also always on display. I personally own a pair. I love that speaker, and that's powered with right now with also MBL reference amp and their new C41 streaming streaming preamp. It's an amazing sounding preamp, and that's actually driving the 101s. And obviously the Extremes are phenomenal. When you turn around and you listen to the 101s, again, a big soundstage, great reference system, and great experience in these rooms.
Just a brief interruption, esteemed viewers. I'm Tom Martin, Chief Content Officer of the Absolute Sound. I'd like to invite you to subscribe to the Absolute Sound magazine, which we've been publishing for over 50 years. For $20 per year in print, or $10 per year in digital magazine format, you get 11 issues, each with around 100 pages of exclusive equipment reviews, music reviews, and buyer's guides. You also get early access to our 3 awards issues: Editor's Choice, Products of the Year, and Golden Ear. To subscribe, enter this URL in your browser or go to theabsolutesound.com and click on the subscribe button. Thanks, and now back to the show.
So now, this is the Zen room, which we have a pair of Agora VRCs and Audio Research Reference M160 Monoblocks MK2 with a Reference 6 preamp. So let's look in. Actually, the look of this is amazing. The speaker, the color, the Zen vibe, it just goes amazing. I want you to experience this room.
Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and I wish and I wish and I wish and they wishing on me. Yeah.
That room also has all Shunyata Research cabling with Shunyata Research power. Oh my God, Charlene, thank you so much. Thank you.
And you have the same construction method on the walls?
Yes, that room also MDF, sheetrock.
It's a little smaller room to demonstrate what that would be like?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
So now this room is very special. We have United Home Audio with Thrax and Launche speakers. Sounds amazing. I mean, it's always a party whenever there's a United Home Audio deck playing. It's incredible. Let's come in. So these speakers are big. How are you, man? So this room is called the carbon room. You'll see why. A lot of carbon in this room.
So the sound of the birds taking off scared you last night.
Boulder 2100 Rel Acoustic Subwoofers, Magic OS3 speakers. And right now, we will turn this around in a little bit, and we have the M6s with the 3000 series Boulder right behind us.
All right, Johnny, where are we? What is this?
I created
Is this high-end audio?
Yeah, it is part of it. That's a Perlisten with the ebony wood on it, yeah. So we're running through the Evo 150 from the Cambridge right here. So this is a Sonoma headphone that I just displayed. This is the Mingda. It's a Chinese company with the 300B tubes and the 845 with the 12X7 and 12AE7. So I'm a big collector of bourbon, whiskey, anything is nice to have, you know. So I've been collecting for over a long time. Yeah.
Can customers just like come in here and hang out a little bit?
Yeah, we can hang out. Yes.
All right, point to one bottle that's special to you.
I would have to say there's a lot of special stuff. I mean, like all the Pappies in the country, like extremely hard to get. All the antique collection from Weller. You have like the very famous bottle right here on the left. It's 1997, where Hong Kong was returned from China to the British. So that's they made that bottle just for that purpose, made by Martell. Yeah, it's a very collectible, and it's my in-law that gave me that. Yeah, those two bottles in the middle. Yeah, he said when you're ready, just open them. So yes, I will. Maybe tomorrow. Thank you so much for having us, helping us out with the your Absolute sounds just as amazing. Yeah.
One question about the rooms.
Yes.
Is it very common for you to have a two-ended setup where you can turn around and hear a different electronic stack or different speakers?
Well, it's not very common, but we had the ability to build the rooms with golden ratios. So we had a fixed width with the structural components of the building. There's some I-beams that are made out of steel that are exactly 17 feet apart. So with that, we had to stretch the room out to 27 feet. And that made us be able to have two systems in each wall of the two reference listening rooms that we have. Both systems. It doesn't matter what system you're listening to, it sounds phenomenal. The rooms sound great, and the acoustic treatment actually works in favor of both systems. So you have acoustic treatment in the front wall for one, which would be then the back wall for the other, and as well as first and second reflection points, and it just makes everything work really, really well.
Like, let's go through the MBL line.
Yes.
What could you demonstrate if I called you and said, I'd like to come in a week?
So we have a full reference lineup of MBL, obviously the MBL Extremes with all their reference amplifiers, and we have MBL 101s with the Noble line, and we can always play it with the reference level amplifiers as well. We also have MBL 120s, MBL 111s, and the C41 new Streamer DAC preamp that is phenomenal. So anybody that comes and wants to listen to a 120, 111, a 116, 101, or the MBL 101 Extremes, we have them here. We can get them
Now
ready
walk me
for
through
you.
Magico. If I said, hey, I'm interested in Magico, what would I be able to demonstrate hear 2 months from now?
Yeah, in the store, we always have on display Magico M6s with a 6-pack of REL 32s, Boulder 3000 series, and a Boulder 3010 preamp with the Vivaldi, DCS Vivaldi DAC, the whole stack, the upsampler DAC and the clock. And we also have the Magico S3s, Magico A5s, and Magico A1s on display. And we have on order the new Magico S5. As soon as that's out, we'll also have that speaker here on display. And then we have food trucks, we have shave dyes, we have a DJ, we have an LED wall for our grand opening event, valet parking. Thank you so much for supporting and being here.
Audio is our hobby. We do everything together.
And did he take you to Expona on a date?
Yes, we did. That was our weekend getaway. Was going to Exponent together.